About to go to O'Reilly's real quick, see what we can get. O'Reilly's. There's gas on these fools right here. Bow, take off on them suckers. Success. Looks like it should work. Yep, I screwed up. Trying to install a Wi-Fi extender in the garage on my light bar, and I forgot about the clearance for the garage door, I guess. So let's see how big of an L this is going to be. Not a total L. That's a much safer spot for it. Alright. So I did get my post mount in the mail today, so that's good, right? That's pretty good. Good news. The bad news is the hardware that came with it is the wrong pitch size. So I was like, well, maybe I could just rethread the bolt, and you can see that didn't really work out that well. So I have to find some M10-125 Allen key bolts, because the hardware that comes with your Honda will not clear the little holes there. And I thought, well, maybe I could get away with, you know, cutting off the edges of the bolt and just making it so it's just like the head. And I think that's a bad idea too, so I'm not gonna do that. But that kind of sucks. I wish I would have checked this out before I left earlier when I went to go get the main seal for the ZC, because then I could have at least tried to go to the hardware store and figured it out. So it looks like nothing's really going to happen today. And today is, of course, the most 2020 day of 2020. So aside from that, I got the B series throttle cable thrown in the engine bay and attached to the accelerator in the cabin there. So I decided I'm just going to have to get some new hardware, because trying to change the threading on the bolts that they gave me is just not going to happen, and I do not want to risk having like a bolt like coil eject into the engine block or something and just make it so it's just impossible to use this motor. So I'm just going to take my time, and I could have just bought something for more, which, you know, I regret not doing now. That's what sucks about when money's tight. You know, maybe you should be building car stuff or whatever, but also it makes it so like you might make a decision that's gonna make things take even longer. So if I would have just cashed out the $80 or whatever on either like an innovative one or whatever, or just got like an OEM one for $70 shipped or something, I would be done with this part of the project. I would have the valve cover back on, I would have all the timing belt cover stuff back on, crank pulley, and I could even start to get the transmission bolted up tonight. But instead, now I'm looking at beginning of March. Like, if I can't find these bolts locally, I'm looking at like the beginning of March at the very soonest, where I can even start to get things done around here. So, note to self, free game to you guys. Maybe just cash out for the stuff that you know is going to work. It's a no-name eBay brand post mount. I really didn't think that they could get anything wrong, because there's the post mount, and then there is the 3 bolts for the hardware. How do you mess that up? I don't know, but leave it to eBay. And I also kind of had like an idea that there's going to be a headache just from the packaging. It's just in this really like flimsy cardboard box that was busted at the seams, in a plastic bag pretty much wrapped around it. And yeah, everything's really cheap. The bolts look really cheap. Right in here. It is what it is, folks. But at least I have a Wi-Fi extender in the garage now. Right? Peace out.